Welcome to Earth Whispers Abbey, where we foster a community of nature lovers who see the world as home rather than a resource to be exploited. I'm Felicia Babb.
And I'm Sue Sherman, and I have a question for you today.
Okay.
When was the last time you really listened to someone else's story? That is the question that a Native American healer used to ask the sick. Do you think that listening to someone else's story could actually make us feel better? Today, we invite you to consider how the element of air can be a guiding force as we pause to listen.
So we're going to invite you to pause here as we reflect on what Pierre Teilhard de Chardin called the breathing together of all things. So I invite you to gentle yourself into silence. You may want to close your eyes or just cast your vision down, softening your gaze. Breathe in, breathe out. Imagine as you're breathing in and out that your breath's rhythm is connected to all those you love who are also breathing in and breathing out at this very moment. Now, expand your vision and include other people. Let's expand our vision again to include all living creatures. And finally, expand to include trees and plant life. Now, as you come back into your body, open your eyes. And as you go through your day, remind yourself to give your energy to the airwaves that connect you to all living things.
Thank you, Felicia. It is so nice to just pause during the day and just do that. We can do that in 1 or 2 minutes. So thank you for that. That also reminds me of a quote by Molly Voss, who what she wrote just stabbed me in the heart one day. She said, "What is so important that we have time to read all the books on love and relationships, yet we do not have time to listen to the heart of our lover."
Mm, powerful.
Powerful. So, this isn't the story about my lover, but it is about a woman who I came to love. Week after week, I would sit in a cold metal folding chair and read to a woman at a nursing home. I came as a volunteer to read to an 88-year-old woman who was confined to her bed. And a lot of times the reading would spark a memory for her, and she would start to share her story. And it usually happened just about the time I was getting ready to leave. So I would sit back down in the chair and I just was enchanted with her stories. And I just treasured every word that she said. One day, she took my hand and she said, "We are more than readers, we are friends." And then she said, "I appreciate you listening to my stories because I don't think anyone else cares." So you can just imagine the tears and the hugs that we shared that day.
Sue, that story just really pulls at my heartstrings. And as we hear the stories of others, we need to take time to notice which one touches parts of our own story, pulls at our own heartstrings. So now we'd like to invite you to write in your journal how someone else's story has touched your life and why this story has stayed with you. What's its meaning for you? You might even want to write a dialogue with that person to tell them how they've made an impact in your life.
Yes, yes. And we'd love to hear those stories. So we're honored today that you joined us. Thank you very much. And we leave you with this blessing. May we hear others' voices in the midst of the whirlwind of our lives. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to share your listening stories on our Facebook page at Earth Whispers Abbey. Goodbye.
Till next time, friends.